This crossover is a masterpiece of conceptual power scaling. You're essentially pitting the Toon Force of Warner Brothers, chaos, subversion, and high-speed gags, against the Disney Magic Authority, order, legacy, and kingdom-level destruction, all filtered through the lethal lens of the Naruto Fourth Great Ninja War. Here's the authentic, in-depth breakdown of how this war ends. 1. The strategy: Leaf Looneys versus Disney Akatsuki. On the left, you have the Hidden Leaf / Allied Shinobi forces. Their composition is built for high-speed counterattacks and survival. Bugs, Naruto / Minato. Bugs is the ultimate unpredictable ninja. Combining Naruto's stamina with Minato's flying Raijin, teleportation, makes him untouchable. He doesn't just fight. He deconstructs the opponent's logic. Sylvester, Might Guy. This is the secret weapon. Sylvester is usually the butt of the joke, but as Might Guy, he becomes a physical god. If he opens the 8th gate of death, his speed would warp the very space around Mickey. Daffy, Sasuke. Daffy thrives on spite and being, quote, second best. That chip on his shoulder makes him the perfect Sasuke. He has the Susanoo and the Amaterasu, providing the raw offensive power Team Looney needs. On the right, we have the Disney Akatsuki. They represent the plan, a cold, calculated attempt to rewrite reality. Mickey, Madara. This isn't just Steamboat Willie. This is a Mickey who has seen everything, sitting atop the Gedo Mazo. He likely has the Rinnegan and the perfect Susanoo. He isn't fighting for fun. He's fighting for absolute control. Donald, Obito. As Obito, Donald is terrifying. Donald already has a berserker rage mode in Disney lore. Give him Kamui, intangibility, and he becomes a ghost that can strike from anywhere. Goofy, Pain. Goofy's Gwarsh becomes a herald of doom. As Pain, he controls the 6 paths. Imagine a Goofy that can use almighty push to clear an entire forest with a single clumsy gesture. 2. The critical matchups: Bugs versus Mickey, the main event. This is a battle of narrative versus authority. Mickey Madara wants to put the world into the infinite Tsukuyomi, a perfect, scripted Disney dream. Bugs Naruto wants the freedom to be loony. The edge: Mickey has more raw power, but Bugs has Toon logic. Even if Mickey drops a meteor, Bugs will simply step out of the frame and draw a tunnel on the meteor so it passes through him. Tweety Kakashi versus Donald Obito. This is the most emotional fight in the picture. Tweety, the innocent but clever bird, versus Donald, the bitter, masked veteran. The edge: Donald's Kamui is the ultimate defense, but Tweety is a master of baiting traps. Tweety would likely trick Donald into sucking a giant Acme anvil into his own pocket dimension. Sylvester Guy versus Goofy Pain. Goofy's gravity powers versus Sylvester's pure taijutsu. The edge: this would be the goofiest fight in history. Sylvester would likely be flattened into a pancake by almighty push, only to pop back into shape like a spring and kick Goofy with the strength of 1,000 morning peacocks. 3. The final verdict: who wins? Team Looney Tunes wins, but the world is destroyed. In Naruto, the will of fire, teamwork, and spirit eventually overcomes the plan. 1. The X-Factor Bugs Bunny is essentially a reality warper. While Mickey Madara is bound by the rules of being a final boss, Bugs is allowed to break the 4th wall. 2. Talk no jutsu. Bugs would likely convince the Disney crew that being a villain is despicable, borrowing Daffy's line, leading to a redemption arc for Donald and Goofy. 3. The Acme Factor. The Looney Tunes side has better synergy. Sylvester and Tweety have been fighting for 80 years. Their teamwork exceeds the fractured egos of the Akatsuki. The winner: the Looney Tunes. Mickey Madara is sealed away, Donald Obito finds peace, and Daffy Sasuke still complains that he didn't get the killing blow.